Hi guys, it's Ivy again. I'm back. It's been a long wait and you guys have been waiting very patiently and I appreciate it beyond measure. I'm very, very glad to be back. Unfortunately, the issue that had me gone for a couple weeks is still prevalent, or present rather, but I'm just kind of gonna push through and work with what I have for now. Not to take up too much time, but just to explain at the beginning of this video, I am having some trouble with my mic. When I plug it in, every now and then it will just make this terrible earth-shattering screech. And it's not pleasant, I'll just tell you that. So as I try to save up to get a new mic, I will be still making videos, but they may be a little bit further between new videos, just because it's going to take a lot of editing to remove the screeching, and it's a little trying on my patience. But as I mentioned in a tweet, I don't know what I'm. Anyway, sorry. In a tweet though, I mentioned that this, as fun as it is doing videos for you guys and having an audience and having people to chat with and engage with, these videos are therapeutic. They're really for me. And so even with my mic causing trouble, it's worth it to me to just push forward. So let's start a new video and talk about something that you guys really liked from a past video. Actually, my first video, you guys were like super enthusiastic about the crafts video. So I thought today we might revisit some craft items, and then I'll take it a step further and show you a craft that I have made from some of these items. So, and as you guys may notice, my nails are not painted because holidays and long nails and food just do not mesh very well, but they'll come back, don't worry. Anyways, moving on to our first item, let's look at some, oh, you're going to hear my chair creak a little bit, sorry guys. Let's look at some buttons. Now I'm not really sure if these buttons are real buttons, like you can actually use them as buttons. I think they may just be flat on the bottom, but as I haven't opened these, I'm not entirely sure. But I figure these pretty buttons will make some nice sounds and they look pretty nice. So, let's see. Let's move this over towards the mic for a second here. So, I like these buttons, and I have to say, my favorite has to be, gosh, they're all kind of pretty. They're all really pretty, actually. I'd say it's this one, and though it is very basic, it's got this cool shimmer and sheen to it. Kind of reminds me of frost in wintertime. Maybe because it is kind of wintertime here in my state. Well, it's wintertime. Actually, it isn't wintertime everywhere. You know what? Educational lesson from Ivy. Woo! I swear I know some things sometimes. Anyway. So, our next item is, well, they are bottles, and these are really special bottles. I wanted to get them to do some sort of like paper craft with, like maybe to put some paper bits inside and maybe like a little bottle in a message in a bottle kind of thing. So I'm not really sure yet, but we'll see. They're really cute. So, okay, this particular item I've already opened. Let me scoot forward for a second. Sorry, guys. I've already opened this one because you can see all the possible. I don't really know what I would call them, stickers or just pieces of paper, but you can see all the possible outcomes right here, and you can see that I've taken quite a few of them out already, and you'll be able to see where I put them later at the end of this video. So it's kind of like purple, and then it's got these blue indented little jewels here. So let's look at this here. And it says, good luck, good luck, good luck on your journey, wherever you are going, whoever you may be, wishing you good luck, and love and happiness and joy. So, this next one says, special someone. And it's for your special someone, your significant other or your partner. So this is really special. I like this a lot, and that's why it's mostly gone. So this next item is kind of cute. It says film strip ribbon ideology. I think Ideology is the name of the company that made it. I've used this one as well, because inside you can see that there's this film, well, this little strip of film strip inside. Now I won't take it all out because it'll get messy, but here you can see that there's a little see-through translucent film strip that you can just, you see I've kind of haphazardly cut it right there, and it's somewhere else on a project I've made that you will also see at the end of this video. So that's cute. Let's see if I can get it back in there. Whoops. Just more came out. Okay, well, I'll do that later. Okay. Now, there's one item that I wanted to revisit because it's pretty special in my opinion. 1 second. 2 seconds. I showed you guys this in my first video, and I'm still struggling with what to do with it because it's absurdly pretty. And I don't really know what I would even call this. It's got like some lace, some really nice lace, and a key with a gem in it. And this giant jewel. We've looked at this before, you guys know. There's like the emerald and the clock and everything. I just wanted to show it again because it's really special. And if anybody has any recommendations for what I can do with this crafts-wise, would love it if you would tell me in the comments. So, there you go. Okay. This next one is new. I just picked it up at the store the other day, and it's probably one of my new favorites. Unfortunately, you guys won't be able to read it, but I will tell you what it says. It says, be the change you want to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. Be the change you want to see in the world. I love that. I love that. And I kind of like the butterfly too, so it all fell together so beautifully. I had to have it. I don't know what I'm going to use this for either, but some things you just see and you just know, you just know. So, we're going to use it someday. It says 3D sticker, so I guess it sticks. Oh yeah, I see the little stickers on the back here. This one, and this one, and this one, and that one. Okay. Okay. Yay! Okay, next item is kind of large. It's this sticker book. It's also by Ideology, so you know they make good stuff. Basically, you just use it to create crafts with. So let's look here. There's pages like this where you have a bunch of letters and you can just pop them on out. I don't really want to take them out right now because they might they might lose their elasticity. So I'll just go through really slow here. Oh, there's typewriter letters. That's kind of cool. Let's see. We're eventually going to see ones that I've used before, and they'll be missing pieces. But until then, there's these larger numbers here. It looks like they're in all different directions, so you can read them side to side, or you got other numbers here. Different equations, I guess. The next one, oh yeah, these are ones I've used. So you can see there's butterflies here, and there's a big missing butterfly. And then there's, what are these? Look like they're little documents at the bottom. Very vintage. Ooh la la. Very vintage. See, there's a moth. Maybe that's a butterfly. I think it's a moth, though. at any rate. Okay. This looks like, well, first there's a map at the top. It'd be kind of cool to do a craft with. Have some sort of map in the background of maybe an animal or something. The rest of this looks like it's more maybe like fake stamps here. Kind of cool, kind of cool. And then it looks like we've got some architecture, like a bell here, and then we've got some buildings, doors. Okay. Getting near the bottom here. So you can see I took one of these rulers out, but they're rulers. And let's see, some more documents, vintage papers here. And just some pretty typography up here. You can see that it's pretty fancy schmancy. And some more numbers. And right here we have some buttons, which I've stolen. 1 and 2. 2 buttons are missing. And they kind of look, well, they actually look exactly like, well, let's see here. I'm onto you, ideology. Look at that. So, same style of buttons here. And we've got, like, I'm not really sure, like a thimble, is that what this is called? I don't know, I don't really sew or use these items here, but there's a book, pretty book, vintage vixen vaudevillian. Yeah, looks like we just got more books and maybe like a human body. Here we got a flight attendant, I believe she is. So, really pretty. I like it, and I can dig it. And yeah, that's a little bit the last of that book. Really special book. And it makes good crafts. So, moving on. Yeah, I actually have a lot today. I'm excited. Real briefly, we'll look at this because I've used most of them, but we've got one of these little translucent, I would call it like a frame. It's got a pretty blue on the side here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's blue and there's red, and it kind of glimmers in the light. It's very pretty. It's nice for maybe putting a picture behind or something of that nature, so that you can make it's kind of like a real tangible filter, like Instagram filter kind of. And then there's only one more here. It's red, covered in red dots. Let's see. put that back where it came. Put it back the way I found it. And we're good as new. And then we've got this guy here. Looks like these are called embossed stickers. So, as you can see, I've used a bunch of these too. They're kind of my favorites. They use cool words, like trigger words, you know, like words that entice feelings. So these are actually good trigger words. Sometimes trigger is not always associated with a good thing, but these are words like character, or this one down here says harmony. And we've got proud. Be proud. We've got us right here. My sound, my lighting's a little weird, sorry guys, but all fixed. So we got us, a sweet life, and I won't go through all of them, but they're really pretty. Oh, this one's kind of funny though. I have to show you this one. Smile. This man's mouth wide open. Wide open. Oh, and home. So, expect to see more of these in crafts that I do. And until then, I'll put these away and we'll move on to... Oh, these are cool. As you guys can tell, I kind of have a thing for crafts and buttons. So, these are definitely not real buttons. These are definitely stickers. But the cool thing about these is that they are raised. They feel pretty cool and they look pretty cool. So, as you can tell, a lot of them have been used. So we'll move on to the next thing. And even more of these have been used than anything else. But there you can see there's still a pretty red rose here. Rose. Oh, it's all squishy too. Oh, that's cool. Squishy. Oh. There's like a cool bike and a bench and a flower, a nice little vintage flower. And we've got another flower, and I think this is just a pattern circle. So, next we have the coolest possible butterflies. These have to be made by the same people who made the other butterfly that says be the change you want to see in the world, because they look very similar, don't they? And I've used a bunch of them. I like this one particularly because it's got this really nice shimmer and green on it. These ones do too, but this one, he's big and he's got more texture and color patterns. Cutie pie. And we've got some more lettering, some fancy lettering. There's more in the back. Stuff here, and there's stuff here. So, got lots of craft stuff, don't I? Oh yeah, and there's this guy. I don't know how I'm going to use him yet, but looks like it would go around one of those frames. You know what I mean? Like the frames we were holding a second ago, only these stand up. So maybe they go around a picture. We'll figure it out. This one's actually very old. I wonder why I haven't done anything with it yet. Let's see if I can bend it. I like it. I like the sounds from it too. Okay. Last of all these craft things before I get to the actual craft is just this book of patterns that I have for making craft binders, which is what I'll be showing you next. So you can see there's even like a little woman on here, and on top of all the pattern, color, whatever here, because I know words so well, right? Words. We've got like some pretty flowers and patterns layered over other patterns. So this is kind of why I like this book, because all of the pages are different and they all kind of have this unique take, this unique look to them. So let's see, I got that one. Ooh. We've got this. It's kind of sparkly. Ooh. Ooh. And glittery. Does that trigger your ASMR or what? Cool. And we got another page that's the same. We got a page that's kind of all purple with bird indentation or bird shadows on here. And skip 2 pages because it's going to be the same. Got orange with kind of like blue turquoise-ish spots, like kind of paint dabbed on there. And we've got more butterflies, because who doesn't have enough butterflies, really? And got some more purples and pinks here. Ooh, and some very bright pink with some, I don't know what I'd call that color, kind of turquoise-ish, greenish-ish. Some patterns there, kind of looks like a rose in the middle. And we got this one, and I'll just kind of go through quickly now. This one, oh, that one's kind of jazzy. That was kind of nifty. And this one. Oh, and that's it. So basically, what I'll do is I'll take something like this, and I'll take it and put it on a blank binder, and I will just kind of take all these arts and crafts that I've shown you and draw onto them, and glue things on, take pictures out of magazines and cut them on to the binder, and just kind of create something beautiful or unique, as it were. I'm not sure, but yeah, the point is just to have fun, and I do. So I'll show you what I've made. Maybe give me 1 second. I gotta find a place to put this. There, I'll just put it in my lap. Okay. So, basically, I just needed an art binder to put some pages in. So, this binder is meant to keep pictures that I find in magazines that I think are pretty enough that I want to draw. So it's kind of an art reference book. So as you can see, I took some one of those pages that we just saw, and I took some words out of a magazine and cut them out, and I put this guy right here, this what is it called, hot air balloon, and this bird, and I also kind of cut out another bit of paper here to make a side. I can't really, not really doing well with words today, folks, but you can see it looks interesting at the very least. Got some roses here, some clocks here, got an eye of a tiger here. It says, "From time to time," and it says, "Pour out your heart," and it says, "Wild." Oh no, wait, that says bliss. I thought it said wild. You know what? It says wild somewhere else. This says bliss. And I don't know, you guys think it's cool looking? I think it's neat. It's not like the best, but it's pretty nifty, I think. On the back, it says, little children, unto the pure. And I'm not really sure what that means, but I saw it in the magazine that I cut it out of, and it looked pretty darn nifty. So I thought, you know what? These can be my little children. And yeah, they got a little flamingo friend. So, it's the side, and I don't know, it took a couple hours, I guess, maybe, just getting it glued on, keeping everything sticking. I even have some of that, the film up here. It's glued on there pretty well, so you can't really play with it, but these stickers are kind of indented and sticky. So anyway, I just wanted to show you real quick what I put inside, because as I mentioned, I put pages from magazines inside. So I'm going to have some things here, just to show you real quick. I'll find, oh, here we go. I'll find this one drawing, or picture that I really wanted to draw, and I'll show you, if I can find it, what I drew. This is it right here. I really wanted to draw this. I really like drawing eyes. And I wanted to practice with colored pencil because I don't really use colored pencil that often. Actually, I've never drawn something to this scale with colored pencil. So I thought, you know, why not try it? So take a second here to put this down. And I'll show you that I drew for this binder this. It's okay. I guess it's okay for first try, but I always I kind of jokingly like to say, if I put it upside down, it looks even better. Everything looks better, like art-wise, looks a lot better when you have it upside down, so it doesn't, I don't know, so you can't see the flaws as easily, but You can see like the skin and the eye has some blue and some green, and it's fun. You know, it was fun to make. And just like my ASMR videos, they're fun when people enjoy them, but they're more for me than for anyone else. So I enjoy doing art, and I will continue to do so. And if you guys like my art, then I'd be happy to do some on camera with you. Just let me know. Let me know in the comments, please. Yeah. So I think we'll end it there. It was very nice being able to do this video again with you guys, and I hope that we'll be able to connect again soon, real soon, maybe even in the next day. Until then, sending you all much love and appreciation for your patience. This is Ivy, signing out.